know if you can confirm it that you turned down the Matrix to do Wild Wild West.
That was one of my beautiful scars.
Are there any other movie roles that you've, turned down or maybe,
I can't do? It hurts too bad.
You don't even want to revisit it?
It hurts too bad. I don't think I've ever even said it publicly before. Mm-hmm. And I'm going to say it now because we're opening up to one another.
Yeah.
Chris Nolan brought me Inception first, and I didn't get it.
Wow. That's never been said before.
I've never said that out loud.
It's an exclusive. It's exclusive.
And now that I think about it, it's those movies that go into those alternate realities, they don't pitch well.
Yeah.
But I'm hurt by those two.
Look, as a lifelong Will Smith fan, I appreciate the honesty, Will, but I'm starting to think you need to keep these stories to yourself. As Will Smith stated in a video that, and this has been said many years ago about him turning down the role of Neo to go do Wild Wild West, which is still a wild decision if you ask me, but hearing that he skipped out on Christopher Nolan, I would assume it was Leo's role as Dom Cobb, but that is crazy. You would think he would have learned from his potentially mistake. He always talks about how he should have never missed out on an opportunity, but it makes me wonder what exactly was going on in Will Smith's filmography during that time when he skipped out on Inception. Taking a look at Will's filmography and thinking back to that run he was on, starting in 2005 with Hitched, and as you all can see, Pursuit of Happiness, I Am Legend, Hancock, and then he did 7 Pounds. So he was on a nice little run. So it's understandable that he wanted to take a break, and also I think he was trying to get his kids into movies. As you all can see, in 2010, he did The Karate Kid, produced This Is War, then he came back and did Men in Black 3, and followed that up with After Earth. So thinking back to 2010, this is a much different situation when the Wazowskis were doing The Matrix. It was like their first big movie. This is Christopher Nolan like entering into his prime, because at that point he already did obviously the Batman Prestige, and then he just came off of The Dark Knight. So I'm kind of confused on why. I know he said in the clip that it's these science fiction alternate reality movies that don't seem to click with him, but that was a wild decision for him to not choose that role. But the question is, did he make the right decision? So, I mean, it's easy now to say, yeah, that was a dumb decision, but the same way I feel about him skipping out on the Neo role, I thought Keanu was perfect in that role. I can't see anyone else playing that. And the same thing about Leo as Cobb. Like, I think those roles were perfectly casted, and I think if Will was in those roles, those were 2 different movies. I don't even know if they end up being as good or as legendary. These are 2 of some of my favorite movies of all time. So I wonder if Will's going to come out and, like, reveal other stuff. Like, he could have been casted as, I don't know, Batman or Iron Man or some other big franchises. But let me know in the comments below. Did Will make the right decision? Did he make the bad decision? Could you see him in any of those roles? Let's talk about it in the comments below.